Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this. Hi, I'm Catherine Oster, and I'm really grateful you're here today with me, chatting. Hello, you guys joining me live. Hi, Loretta. Oh, it's so great to connect with you this morning. Good morning. It is morning right now. Hi, Ross. Again, I know. How did we get so lucky? So, I was just really wondering this morning what I could chat about on Coffee Chat this morning. Sometimes I've got a topic in mind and I already know where we're going. Today I didn't really. And so I was really just wondering like what can I contribute to you guys that are going to be live with me and watching this in the future? And then I started kind of looking at what's been going on for people around me in my life. And there's been a lot of interesting things coming up in the last little while. Just in the people that I know, there's somebody going through a divorce that came out of nowhere. It was totally surprising them. Hi, Carmen. A really close friend of mine lost her husband. There's been a cancer diagnosis and treatments just starting up. And that's just in the people that I know around here. So there's just a lot kind of going on right now. And I really wanted to contribute. So I'm just thinking, if that's going on here, then I'm sure a lot of other people are dealing with stuff like this too. Things that kind of come out of the blue and are like, what the fuck? What do we do now? And so I just wanted to give you some tips to empower you to handle what's coming up in your life, no matter what. So, first of all, one of the messages I sent to one of the people that I've been chatting with this week a little bit about what's coming up is that life gets rough and bumpy in all sorts of ways. It does. It's life. It's like the weather. It can be the most beautiful sunny day, and in the next couple of hours or the next day, it's a thunderstorm and it's ferocious, as can life be. The main thing that I told this person was do not give up your dream. Do not give up what you know is possible for you, for anybody else, no matter what they tell you about you. You know, they're trying to control you with their judgments of you, um, with their lies that they're saying. Oftentimes, people are telling you what's true for them, not what's true for you. And so, really recognizing that, do not give up your dream just because somebody else is throwing a wrench in your life. Um, so don't start telling yourself, well, I guess I can't have this because this person is saying this about me, because I don't deserve it, because this happened. There's no becauses. There is only choice. And if you stay focused, like not focused from contraction, but if you keep knowing that this is the life you'd like to have, and you can keep steering the course of your life to that point. Even if you're sailing through a storm, keep going. So that's my tip number one. Do not give up your dream for anybody. And the people who truly desire to see you, there's some people in our lives that are maybe, I don't know, they also don't believe that they can have their dream, so they don't want to see you have yours. And so they're not contributing. They don't want to see you succeed. They probably want to see you fail. There are those people around. It's recognizing that. Um, and so those people, they're gonna they're going to either keep trying to take you down, or they're going to you're going to have to let them leave your life. And it doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be any big thing. It can just be an easy change of tracks. Um, and then you're also the people who are going to rise up and support you and contribute to you and celebrate with you. Those people are going to rise up. And some more of those people might start to show up for you in your life. Know that. Know that. Um, I used to think, because I am the cheerleader. Like, I really am. You probably already know that about me. Um, and so I used to think that everybody was like me. And I wouldn't allow myself to see, the first kind of people that I talked about, the kind of people that wanted to see you fail or didn't want you to succeed. So I ignored them. I didn't have awareness of those people because I didn't believe it to be true, because I had this utopian ideal in my life that everybody was like me and that everybody wanted everybody to do the best and be the best and have the best. But that's not actually true. So when I finally, was able to took off my utopian rose-colored glasses and looked around me, like, no, not everybody is like that. And that's okay. Um, but allowing yourself to have awareness of that will make your life a little bit easier, because you're not trying to work with a rattlesnake thinking that they are a bluebird. You're going to get bit. Uh, that's like the funniest analogy I ever made up with all this. Anyway, so that. The other thing is, I would really invite you to recognize you can't change the past. Lots of times people will go back and they will say, well, if only this would have happened. The doctors should not have done this. If the doctors didn't do that, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Um, you cannot change the past. You can acknowledge, you can gain awareness from the choice that was made. Maybe that wasn't the greatest choice. Maybe you could acknowledge where you were aware that that choice wasn't going to create the greatest. So acknowledge your awareness. But do not keep referencing back to the past of what should have been or what could have been differently, because it doesn't change anything that's showing up right now. It only keeps you stuck. And it does not enable or empower you to handle the present. So acknowledge the awareness you had, yes, and then face whatever is coming up for you today in this moment, and ask, what can I be and do different today to change this for me? You can only take action for yourself. And that leads me into another point. You cannot control other people. Also notice if you start saying to yourself, well, if they would only do this, or if this person would have chosen that, then this. You are not taking responsibility of your own choice. You cannot force other people to choose anything. I have tried with my kids and my husband. It does not work. And I would get so angry and frustrated. But really what I was getting angry and frustrated with was myself, because I was not owning my own choice. And I had to look at for myself, if they never choose that, what am I going to choose? What do I want my life to be like? And that kind of leads into the next point is, you are the only person who truly has your own back and looks out for you. You are the only person. I have never had anybody show up in my life saying, no, you need to do this because this is what's going to work best for Catherine. Nobody has ever done that. I've been the only person that's done that for myself. You have to be that person for you. You cannot expect anybody else to truly have your best interest at heart. Because at the end of the day, everybody is, you know, they just don't. And yes, so there are people who will contribute. You're the only person who actually knows what's best for you or what actually truly works for you. I work with so many different clients and people, and yeah, absolutely, I contribute to them. But I would also never try to control their lives in such a way where I would say, no, this is what's best for you. This is what needs to happen. That's very disempowering. Um, on one hand, and on the other hand, I don't know what's actually best for them. Only you know what is best, what is going to create the greatest for you. Hello, you guys, everybody joining. So the first thing, I'm going to go back and see if I can reiterate my points to handle whatever is coming up in life for you at any moment. The first thing is never lose track of your dream. Never lose track of what you'd like your life to be like. Always keep that energy as your beacon point and know that you can get there, regardless of the route or the track or what anybody else says or does. You can. And if you don't know what you'd like your life to be like, you can ask that question. What would I like my life to be like? And when you ask a question like that, you're not looking for an answer. You're creating an energy. So don't give up on your dreams. So that. The next thing was, oh boy. The next thing was you can't change anything from the past. So that. Acknowledge what you're aware of and then take action with what is today. You cannot expect other people to choose for you or try to control other people's choice. You can only control your own choice. What are you going to choose to change this? And anyway, I think those are the main points. So thank you guys so much for joining me live today. And if you have any questions or comments, or, if you need a question, just send me a message. I might not get back to you immediately, but I will. I'm happy to ask anybody a question and, and contribute what I can contribute. So thank you. Anyway, I hope this was a contribution. Actually, yeah. Have an amazing day wherever you are, whatever you're up to, and know that whatever is coming up for you can be different tomorrow. What can you choose to change this? Okay.